Guys, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is stunning. Welcome to Movie World Plus, a place where we talk movies. I'm Andy Signor, and I'm here to review Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, the latest in the Planet of the Apes franchise. And it's been a long franchise now. You got the original ones started with Charlton Heston. Then Tim Burton tried to bring things back, and he couldn't pull that off. And then Rupert Wyatt came back. He doesn't get enough credit for launching this franchise. He did a fantastic job with Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Then came Dawn, then came War, both by Matt Reeves, who also did a fantastic job. And now the franchise is zooming ahead many years later, where we are now in a Planet of the Apes, and it's amazingly done. I got to give props right out the gate to Wes Ball. Now, this guy came from The Maze Runner, which was a fine sort of teen movie, but he'd never really been on my radar. My goodness, Wes, I think you're going to be on all of our radars after this one. And Wes is making the Legend of Zelda movie. Oh my God, Wes. Oh my God, Wes. I hear you're such a fan. Dude literally tweeted about it ages ago, and now he's up to make the movie. I'm getting goosebumps. Wes, as all of us Zelda lovers, we are rooting for you, my man. And after seeing this film, I'm sitting there watching the world he's built. The CGI is so incredible, guys. I was like, oh my God, he might pull this off. He could pull this off. So guys, look, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is so well done. I was so invested in this movie. I was so surprised because I was like, look, they've been hitting this franchise for a while. I figured we sort of had done it. How could you surpass the previous three? In some ways, I found this one even better. We are in a new world. The legend of Caesar has been living on for generations, and now it's being sort of used improperly by certain clans and other clans. And so this myth of the previous trilogy is there, and we know what went down, but these people don't. This has been passed down by generations, the stories, and some people are using it for a certain way to help them keep safe, and then others are using it for tyranny. And what an amazing sort of setup to this new world we're in, led by this lead, the main ape, Noah, right here, and his two pals. One of which with the there's definitely like a love brewing, but my God, like just look at these creatures. Like they are so real, guys. It is so realistic. And I'm not talking stupid Lion King Disney remake realistic. These are so real, but they still get, because they're apes, they can be more emotive, and boy, are they emotive. There is so much acting in the face, in the CGI, in the details. Now I actually got to go to Weta way back. One of the coolest things I got to do at Screen Junkies is they flew me out to New Zealand. Here I am, fat guy in a mocap suit. And I was like, I don't care. I'm still doing it. It looked ridiculous, but there it is. They have the ball. You get it in there, and you have the face rig as well. And I got to do it all. And they actually put me through. I'm all suited up, and I'm here with Ryan and Alan, mocap performers here, and they're going to teach me how to walk like an ape. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So what do you think? Tips?
Well, the two biggest things you got to think about is the idea that anatomically apes are different.
Yes.
In terms of weight.
Like my point of sharing this again was like there's a whole school of it. Like because of Andy Serkis, who did such an amazing performance, he's so involved, but there's actually teams that teach the actors how to properly do this. And then beyond that, even just the mocap, I learned about the facial technician, like how they have these cameras while all the actors are there in the moment to be able to actually like follow it. And as each year they make these movies, the effects get better and better. And so now they were able to like sort of to really do this in real practical environments, not just on the round, what's it called? The mocap spaces. They actually put these devices, the balls and everything, and they can go into real locations and do it. And they got cameras on, they got the balls, whatever, and they can really turn these actors into a better performance. I got to go watch it. I just share all this because my level of respect for Weta, all of the amazing engineers and computer animators and people who are putting this movie to life, holy moly, we see it on screen. It is incredible. It is incredible. This work these people deserve all the praise in the world because what a monumental achievement to sit there and be invested in these apes that aren't there, to really see the performances in them. And I got to call a few of them out there. They're so well done. The Noah is led by, I'm learning these actors, Owen Teague, Peter McCann as Raka. Everybody in this film was so well done. I got to give a massive shout out. Again, this is the second time I'm doing it, to Kevin Durand. Kevin Durand here, you guys might not he's one of those actors you just have seen him in a million. He looks like the guy from Bare Naked Ladies. But Kevin Durand, who was also just in Abigail, holy moly, as Proximus Caesar, he is so good. He's sort of the big bad guy, if you will, in the film. I had a still of him. Here he is. He's sort of using Caesar's rule, the legend of Caesar for his own gain, to unite the apes together strong for him, not for the community. And then you have Noah, who's in a clan, who's going on this adventure, who is realizing that's not right. And so that is what the journey we're on, of watching Noah's maturity, growth from this clan to learning what the world's really about. And I don't want to get into too much of the plot. It's a very easy but strong plot to follow as these apes sort of learn more about the world around them. And I was so invested. I was emotional. I was on the edge of my seat. Really amazing supporting characters. And yes, there's a human character in this and some other you'll see throughout the film. I don't want to ruin some of the moments of the film, but just really well done. This actress, she did a great job. Her name, sorry, I had it up here. I'm not familiar with this cast yet. And I had it, but now it's gone. Her name is, why is it not show up here? I literally had it here and now it's gone. I can't remember her name. Kingdom, come on. IMDb. I had you open. Kingdom. It's such a long title too. Freya Allen. There it is. She's good. She plays a good job as the human in this film, but really no offense, Freya, the apes, they're the star. And they look incredible. They act incredible. The details on this is incredible. And more importantly than just all the effects, the story is really good. They're creating a new world. You came from this trilogy led by Caesar and brilliant by Andy Serkis, who is listed in the credits as a supervising somebody, clearly brought in to help these actors, but he's trying to move on and do his own thing. It's an exhausting job, I imagine, but now he's been able to hand over the reins, and it's awesome because he's the legend that everyone still talks about, because he is in this sphere of creating these mocap performances. But you can see so many other people now learning what he did and bringing it to their own. And it's just a really funny at times, dramatic, action-packed. This one has sat with me. I've been sitting on this one, and I really, really liked it. I really enjoyed it. There were moments in the crowd just like stood up and cheered because you get invested in these characters, guys, and the story makes sense. There are pieces to this, the world building in a story, invested as you learn more and you're intrigued and you care about the characters. That is why this movie ultimately works. So I got to give massive props to the whole everybody at Weta. I know how hard they work on these films, and because they have a lot of these ape sort of programs already built, each time they make a new one, they make it even better. So to see what they've done on this one, it is mind-blowing. And to the whole cast, to the writers, Rick Jaffa, Amanda Silver, Josh Freeman, Wes Ball, and all the producers, my God, you guys hit this one out of the park for me. I really, really was surprised. Not surprised. It looked good, but I was into it. I was really into it, and it made me want to go rewatch the first three. That's how good it was. I'm like, I got to go watch them again, even though I'd seen it multiple times already. So this is a franchise that I think is still getting started. Let me say this. I don't want to spoil things, but I was worried when I was like, oh, they're going to make another trilogy. Is this film going to deliver a standalone story? And it does. It does. I really felt like it did do that. Thankfully, I was worried as I'm like sitting midway through. I'm like, how are they going to get to all what they're starting to build up? I'm like, are they going to be able to deliver on this? And they do, while still allowing for the world to be big enough that you learn, okay, I could see more. And I don't feel like it's going to take away from that first chapter that we just watched. And that to me is the highest compliment I can give to these franchises, because a lot of them you just feel like, oh, I got to wait for the next one. Was that really as effective? This one is a strong entry point into potentially a new franchise built into, extended franchise built into the world in a way. And I'm so glad we got to have that first. I always prefer sequels that can be done right versus going back to create the prequels. It's less effective to me. I want to see where this world's going to go with the lessons that we've already learned as an audience from the past. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is on its way. And again, Wes, my God, Wes Ball. I'm paying attention now. And I'm so ready. Oh my God, bring us a Zelda movie, my man. One that respects the fans and looks like this. Whoo, I'm excited. If you're excited, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know your thoughts. Hit that button if you haven't already. Hit that bell for alerts. This is one to see in theaters, guys. You want to see this one in IMAX. I'm telling you, this is worth the price of admission. Go pick this one up. See this. Go on this adventure, on this journey with these characters. This is what movies and movie theaters are about. Fall Guy tried its best. I had fun. Go watch my review of Fall Guy. In fact, I'm going to put it right here. My review of Fall Guy in my summer movie season. It'll be popping up here. But this movie right here, this is the start of the summer movie season. So get excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. And make sure to subscribe here to Movie World Plus for more movie reviews and commentary.